Hi guys, welcome back to Pretty Lifestyles blog, and today I'd like us to look at how to deal with your negative emotions. So, negative emotions. As we know, negative emotions are all product of negative thoughts. The elimination of negative emotions is very important if we want to live a healthy and happy life. No one was born with these negative emotions. They are often learned, and what has been learned can be unlearned. When conscious effort isn't made to eliminate these negative emotions, it continues to eat deep in people and stay alive in them. If you keep dwelling on these negative emotions, they will continue to grow, and then you start to think it is in your nature to act in a certain way. Of course, circumstances and people may not always be favorable, so the issue is not getting angry, but staying angry and developing a character or habit from the anger. Many accept these negative emotions and feel, well, that's the way I am. No, you weren't born with anger issues because we all came into this world like an empty slate. You simply just followed your anger. It is not the way you are. You can only understand how to deal with your negative emotions by knowing the true cause or source of these emotions. And some of these sources include: number 1, justification. You can only free yourself from these emotions when you quit justifying them and giving yourself more reasons why you should feel them, because you would always find reasons. Quit feeling entitled to these negative emotions and let them go. You could do this by excusing people's offenses instead of pondering on them, not for their sake, but for yours. One of the major things to learn to let go are things you can't change or do anything about. If there is no solution, then there shouldn't be a problem. Next up, emotional attachment. Being emotionally attached to certain things and people is one of the sources of these negative emotions. Learn not to take everything personally, because when you do, you become emotionally involved and identify strongly with it that it affects your emotions. Thirdly, the opinions of others. Being too concerned with the way people treat or think of you is usually one of the sources of these negative emotions. By the time your self-esteem is not as high as it needs to be, you will end up being sensitive to the actions and reactions of other people. Refrain from paying so much attention to the opinions of others. Lastly, blame. Many people are so preoccupied with blaming others for their problems that they lose contact with reality. When things go bad, their first point of action is who to blame. Who did this? Who did that? They spend their time and emotions apportioning blame, giving them more reasons to justify their emotions. These can often be found in relationships where, instead of both parties to agree to the fact that they have grown to a point where they can no longer be together, they rather look for who did what is right and wrong, and eventually end the relationship in anger and hatred. This is definitely not nice. Well guys, these are 4 sources of negative emotions. When you learn to deal with them, then you will be able to deal with your negative emotions, because negative emotions do nothing but steal your joy and happiness in life. I hope you learned something from it. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and do subscribe to our channel. Thanks for listening guys. Till next time. Bye.